No, Asmongold's winning. Oh god, this is so f***ed up.
I'm not sorry, and I did nothing wrong.
Like, I mean, I get why someone might be upset at that. But also, it is funny and epic. See, this is what I was expecting. This is what I was expecting. This is the segment I wanted from that last video we were watching. Look, gracious Asmongold, not going over all this guy's fucking past dramas.
Let me see.
So apparently, moving on to this next topic here, there's some drama going on with Asmongold. Now, I know the video says there's no drama. Wait, you can't see that. Now you can see the title. I know the video says there's no drama. I have reason to believe that is a lie because someone on r/YouTube drama in a Reddit comment said there actually was drama. So I don't believe this title. I don't believe it. Apparently, this is my loose understanding from reading a couple of Reddit comments, is Asmongold is accused of implicitly harassing or something, implicitly inciting harassment against Blizzard DEI employees. I think that's the current narrative. Pyromancer is apparently calling Asmon out for being probably mean to Blizzard in some way that was anti-SJW or targeting of trans people or something like that. I imagine is what the disagreement's going to be here. So let's see what it's about.
Yeah, so Pyromancer made a video. So yesterday, Pyromancer was on Twitter saying negative shit about me, right? And I'll see if I can find a post about it. In the WoW space this week, we had a major content creator sending his community after a woman who dared to speak up for equity and representation. In the Final Fantasy XIV space, we've seen several women speak out against mistreatment in the competitive space. Please treat women with respect, be it online, in games, in real life, or literally anywhere. They are, believe it or not, human beings. He did a post like this and he was calling me out. And then I responded to it, and he made a video about, he reached out to me, he made a video about, we'll watch the video. This is a follow-up.
I need context. Where's the context here?
Yes.
All right, this is going to be a little bit of a rough cut video because I don't have any editing software on my computer. But I just wanted to address what is going on right now with Asmongold and the post made on Twitter. I want everyone to know that I've been out of town since what was it, the 13th, and literally just came home to a storm of drama and harassment and dislike bombing and people unsubbing from my channel, and I didn't know what the f was going on. Okay, let me make something very clear to everybody. My editor runs my Twitter page. And this weekend, while I was out of town, without consulting me, he made a tweet that was pretty well directed at Asmongold. I want to be clear about something. I do believe that we should, have representation. Okay, I do think that, defending, women's rights and their ability to, speak up and have their voice heard are things that I believe in. I believe that everyone should have their voice heard. Okay. But I'm not going to be made into this scapegoat poster boy of other people's politics. And that goes for my editor. That goes for Asmongold. I'm extremely frustrated because I am essentially right now dealing with the fallout of something that I didn't do. And that.
No, I believe him. I believe him. Bit of a DK moment here, except worse, because DK wasn't on Chud's Twitter.
But I'm not going to be made into this scapegoat poster boy of other people's politics, and that goes for my editor. That goes for Asmongold. I'm extremely frustrated because I am essentially right now dealing with the fallout.
Okay. I think Asmongold should go over, explain what happened, right? Hopefully.
So Pyromancer made a video. So yesterday, Pyromancer was on Twitter saying negative shit about me, right? and I'll see if I can find a post about it. In the WoW space this week, we had a major content creator sending his community after a woman who dared to speak up for equity and representation. In the Final Fantasy XIV space, we've seen several women speak out against mistreatment in the competitive space. Please treat women with respect, be it online, in games, in real life, or literally anywhere. They are, believe it or not, human beings. He did a post like this and he was calling me out. And then I responded to it, and he made a video about, he reached out to me, he made a video about, we will watch the video. This is a follow-up.
Bit of a rough cut video because I don't have any editing software on my computer.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to address what is going on right now with Asmongold and
that's me.
The post made on Twitter. I want everyone to know that I've been out of town since, what was it, the 13th? And literally just came home to a shitstorm.
He's talking about me? Yeah, I know.
Drama and harassment and dislike bombing and people unsubbing from my channel. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Okay? Let me make something very clear to everybody. My editor runs my Twitter page. And this weekend, while I was out of town, without consulting me, he made a tweet that was pretty well directed at Asmongold. I want to be clear about something. I do believe that we should...
To be fair, it was not well directed at me. It explicitly states that it was referring to me. So it is not like... It literally says, but I'm referring to... They literally said it. It's not like it is some sort of like talking around it thing. Like, there it is.
You know, have representation... Okay, I do think that, you know, defending, you know, women's rights and their ability to, you know, speak up and have their voice heard.
What women's rights are at risk here? What are we talking about? Women's rights? This Twitter. What are we talking about?
Are things that I believe in. I believe that everyone should have their voice heard. Okay?
Of course.
But I'm not going to be made into this scapegoat poster boy of other people's politics, and that goes for my editor. That goes for Asmongold.
Yeah.
I'm extremely frustrated because I am...
Yeah, I don't know why are you guys just saying he's lying? You're just asserting that he's lying. Just pure vibes based, this guy's lying. I don't think he's lying, guys. I don't think he would come out and just lie about the fact that his editor made the tweet within like a day of making the fucking tweet.
Essentially right now dealing with the fallout of something that I didn't do. And that's extremely frustrating. I opened my YouTube channel to my most recent...
you did do it. I mean, you gave him the ability to use the Twitter, and I mean, you did do it, right? It's not like you didn't do it.
Okay, right. He didn't do it, but I understand what Asmongold's saying. Yes. Ultimately, as the owner of the account, the owner of the business, the guy who employs this person as his boss, the buck stops with you, right? If your editor's on your Twitter tweeting crazy shit, that's a decision you've made. You've given your editor access to your Twitter and permitted him to tweet crazy shit. That is... yeah. The buck stops with you, obviously. But he did not literally do it, it doesn't seem like.
Like, it's just that you didn't do it directly. Like, I understand.
Yeah,
and, like, by the way, like, I'm totally willing to put this behind me. Like, I'm not mad at Pyro anymore. He said, you know, it wasn't him that did it. That's fine. I'm totally willing to put it behind me and say, like, bygones by... You said you didn't do it right. But, like, that's it.
Recent video about Hallowfall. And there are comments saying things like, you need a girl ASAP, bro.
No! He's seething over comments time to get some bitches. No.
Things like...
people were saying that to you before I even made the...
No, and Asmongold's winning. Oh god, this is so fucked up. This is so fucked up, dude.
Comment. Like, people were saying that back then. Like, if you look at, for example, like, this fucking, like, look, see, bro, this is on the 15th. Like, this is from, what time is it? 1 a.m. I hadn't even been streaming by then. If people already type in this, had nothing to do with me. Obviously.
Also, here's some important context I feel like on this guy. So I know about Pyromancer. I'm like obviously an Asmongold. viewer for a long time. World of Warcraft homosexual. So if you look up Pyromancer crying, you'll see there is a lot. There are a lot of videos about Pyromancer breaking down in tears on stream, usually over sad moments in video games, specifically Final Fantasy XIV. This guy does not stop fucking crying. This isn't even that good. This isn't even that good. Oh well.
See, with me, it made a big difference. Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm not even trying to downplay it, but like, don't act like it's 100%.
If this is what Pyromancer looks like, I'm siding with the water mages. Like, I don't really know what people's deal is. Someone's commenting something along the lines of, oh, you know, you say whatever you want about other people, then the moment they say something back, you fold. Guys, yeah. I literally didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. And I'm going to say this right now. I've already messaged Asmongold about this.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I already let him, I'll tell you what I said. I said, I agree with the tweet, with what it said regarding how women should be treated, obviously. I just wouldn't have made it so aimed at you. Guys, I've been around on Twitter. I've been around on YouTube for almost 10 years.
Yeah, he can he type and say whatever the hell he wants to type and say, but like at the same time, like, I mean, you can't, like, I really, you know, like, I'm willing to like accept this explanation, and like I'm not a person that like really holds grudges, and like he says that he was out of town. Like who's out of town and they don't have like Twitter, or like, you know, you don't have a cell phone. You tell me people can't be on a cell phone while they're out of town. Like it's just, you know, like, what is this? And so like, and again, like, if I didn't want to believe him, I think that I could easily do that, right? But I have no real need to do that. I don't feel like I have to like create drama. Like, I'll respond to drama, but I mean, I'm fully willing. Like, I've known Pyro for years. That's why I think it kind of annoyed me that he did this, is because like it feels like he switched up on me, right? And he was just like randomly talking shit about me, and like I was like, what the fuck? But like, I don't have any ill will to him on a personal level. It's just that that's what happens, right? Yeah.
I think I haven't had my fair share of drama, my fair share of interactions with people that were unnecessary and spurred on from something. I don't want this shit. I just want to make videos about World of Warcraft. Okay, I just want to stream about World of Warcraft. I don't want to have other people making things out of this that has nothing to fucking do with me. Keep me the fuck.
And I understand. Like, I can see it from his like POV, right? Like, if he didn't make the post and like his editor made the post and then it kind of like basically like put him into a combat situation, yeah, I'd be mad too, for sure. Should fire his editor, to be honest. I don't know about fire. Like, I mean, the person could have worked with him for a really long time and, you know, just made a mistake, etc. But yeah. Come on, man, do you believe that? It's not relevant to me whether I believe it or not. If he doesn't take ownership of it and he says it's not what he was trying to say, that is effectively the same as him saying, sorry, and I didn't say this. Because he's effectively saying what was said in this tweet does not represent what I think. And so that's basically all I want, right?
Out of your guys' shit.
Bro, this is like...
Whether I believe it or not. If he doesn't take ownership of it and he says it's not what he was trying to say, that is effectively the same as him saying, sorry, and I didn't say this. Because he's effectively saying what was said in this tweet does not represent what I think. And so that's basically all I want, right?
Out of your guys' shit. I don't want to be involved in it. Okay? And so again, that goes for my editor, that goes for Asmon, that goes for everybody. I'm not involved. I'm not involved. You guys are taking shots at my mental health. You're taking shots at my relationship status. I'm happily married, by the way, so I don't understand these comments. Like, I'm not involved. Okay, so leave me the fuck alone.
Oh my god.
Leave my videos alone. Leave me alone.
Well, I mean, like, to be fair, bro, like, you are involved because it was from your Twitter account, and nobody could know that it's your editor posting. Like, for example, when Austinox would post something and then people would get mad at Hassan, I would say, you're stupid, right? It's the same even when Frogan posts something stupid and people get mad at Hassan. I'm like, well, Hassan didn't do that. They did that. He didn't do that. And so, like, if he's posting things under your account, then you absolutely have a degree of...
Dude, it's crazy that Frogan gets name dropped by Asmongold that can't break 200 viewers. Like, everyone knows who this bitch is, but nobody watching her. Yeah, rising star.
Accountability for that. Like, you 100% do. Like, it's not even a question. So, and like, I'm not, like, it wasn't, like, you didn't get brought into this. Like, you created it, and then you brought me into it by using my name. Like, you specifically said that it was me. And, like, how am I supposed to know your editors? Why would I think that your editor is going to use your social media account to post for you? Right? I mean, let's be real. How could I possibly know that?
Okay? If y'all got problems, you can air that shit out. And I want you guys to know, I told Asmon this as well. I'm very upset with my editor. And he knows that too. I'm very upset about it.
I would be too.
That the post was made without even consulting me. You know, like I said, I stand for the rights of other people. I will stand for other people's rights. But I've done so without drawing the direct ire of people by taking shots at them like this. I know better, okay? So this just isn't, it's not fair. I
also want to say that, like, what I did last week with, like, calling that girl out for being ridiculous with what she was saying, I'm not sorry, and I did nothing wrong.
What was this? What is this context? I need the context here, I feel like. But I just don't, I've got no idea what is being referred to. Is it part of this one? WoW's 20th anniversary? There's only a World of Warcraft video I see.
The 20th anniversary.
Oh, it must be right. There must be women saying stupid stuff here.
And so you might see some new mounts and pets and transmog show up on each of the vendors as we go through the different time walkings going forward.
Okay.
So I can go to Dire Mall, get loot, and more loot, and more loot.
Yeah, we're really excited for everybody to get
3 women and 1 gay dude. It explains a lot. Okay.
The 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft is on the horizon.
World of Warcraft, 30th for Warcraft, and 10th for Hearthstone.
We've had various events in the past. For the 15th, we did that really epic raid. Yeah. So I did some ideas, and it really became a patch. We sat down, we did a huge brainstorm with the live team, and then we started to pick.
Close.
True. So yeah, everybody really wanted to do something with Blackrock depths. Okay. And so as we looked at it and heroic difficulties,
we have a lot of changes.
I have all the screenshots too.
You're used to going into the Caverns of Time to.
I couldn't get the charter.
No, look it up.
It took me years to get that one.
Yep. So when I think about WoW's anniversary events, I always think about the Caverns of Time and the party there. Is there any changes to the celebration?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of changes.
I have all the screenshots too.
You're used to going into the Caverns of Time to sort of experience the anniversary.
Context on Asmongold Clips channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. We don't have to fucking skim through this dog shit video. Oh my god. Bless. Which one is it? Pink hair? I see.
So there's a video that was put out. I guess it was yesterday. This is a pretty new, exciting game. It's actually from Lord of the Rings. This is the new Lord of the Rings game, guys. You ready for it? Here we go.
We love hobbits, and with Tales of the Shire, we want to immerse you in their world.
We just really want Tales of the Shire to feel like a warm hug.
We found your next game. What I find to be so funny about this is the fact that this was released and nobody could reply to it. Because usually people lock replies after they get negative reception. And so if I look at the engagements, let's read how the internet has...
Okay, but this is anything to Blizzard.
...responded to this. Why are the hobbits... Oh, that's why.
This isn't Blizzard.
Oh my god. Automatic skip. I don't have to see the game. I wonder why they locked the replies the moment I knew the game would fail. People are absolutely fucking roasting this game. Yeah, I think IGN will give it a 7 too. Oh, IGN has already talked about it. Even in this all too brief hands-on demo, it would be. I agree with that.
Okay, don't care. Here's the actual context.
So yeah, what is this here? I am unable to view this post because the owner has blocked me. Okay, well that doesn't matter. I can just open it up in incognito mode. One day, I would love to see the Race to World first teams with a diverse set of raiders. Women, people of colors, and members of LGBTQIA+ community can and do play WoW at a...
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, that doesn't matter. I can just open it up in incognito mode. One day, I would love to see the Race to World first teams with a diverse set of raiders. Women, people of colors, and members of LGBTQIA+ community can and do play WoW at a high level, and one day I'd love to see teams and casters reflect that. Who is this person? Leading voice inclusion and belonging, open to work. Hashtag WoW partner, hashtag Diablo partner. The Game Hers brand ambassador. She, her, bi. Actually arcane. You're not actually arcane, you're actually...
Oh. Oh. Women don't play video games at high levels. At all. Like at all. Ever. Ever. At all. Yeah, everyone knows this. Everyone knows this. If you want women to compete in video games, you have to make a women's league. And that means a cis women's league. Like, that is just the reality. That is just how it... I mean, do we need to go back and look? Do we need to do some research? Do we need to show sources here? So how did they do? How did they do? Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Anniversary. But you're gonna notice right.
Wait, wrong one.
Retarded. And what a big surprise that happened. And one day I'd love to see teams and casters reflect that. Who is this person? Leading voice inclusion and belonging, open to work. Hashtag WoW partner, hashtag Diablo partner. The Game Hers brand ambassador. She, her, bi. Actually arcane. You're not actually arcane, you're actually retarded. And what a big surprise, this person has me blocked. Is this the person Quinn made fun of for a female druid model in Diablo 4? I have no idea. It is?
Last year on Asmongold clips,
there was this lady that made a tweet about how happy she was. The druid females they looked like her because she was overweight. And then Quinn, he made a meme on this. The girl that made the original tweet, she made a follow-up to this. That she was like blocking people for following Quinn and thinking it was funny. The thing is, it's a joke though. It's not calling her fat. I mean, if anything, she's calling herself fat. Stop capping. There are people of color, women, and LGBT involved in Race to World first already. Yeah, it's insane.
Nobody wants to play fat, ugly characters. Very few people. You should have a fat, ugly character option, okay? It should be very optional to be fat and ugly, okay? Women don't want to be fat and ugly in a video game. Guys don't want to be fat and ugly in a video game. It's just not... Nobody wants to do that. There's nothing cool about being fat and ugly. It's nobody's fantasy. Nobody, when they go for their escapism, is going, wow, I really want to be like fucking obese. I really want to be obese and unattractive. That's my idea of fun, is living my life as an obese, unattractive person, lumbering around some battlefield, fucking slowly swinging an axe, looking like a retard. Yeah, Roadhog is cool because he has a rapist aura. True.
I'm really glad to see everybody in the comments calling her a flippin' retard. This person is like the pinnacle of basically the problem. If you were to define or look at what the problem is, if you go to a dictionary, you just have this person. I think that companies should be shamed for having anything to do with parasites like this. She's embarrassing herself on.
Okay, this is insane.
of basically the problem. If you were to define or look at what the problem is, if you go to a dictionary, you just have this person. I think that companies should be shamed for having anything to do with parasites like this. She's embarrassing herself online. Yeah, and the worst thing about it is that companies try to pay these people credibility because they think it's the right thing to do. I think that us as consumers have to very loudly express that they are not speaking for us. They're speaking for themselves and only themselves, and there's almost none of them. Cater to them, and nobody's gonna play your game.
Based brigading without brigading. Based walking the line of brigading moment. Based call to action moment. Yes, Mr. Asmongold, these are terrible, terrible people. Like, I mean, I get why someone might be upset at that, but also it is funny and epic.
And it had nothing to do with her being a woman.
Speak like hell,
It had nothing to do with anything about her identity at all. It had to do with what she was saying.
Post like hell.
And the implication, or the premise that's built off of an implication that people from protected groups are being systematically excluded from Race to World First with no proof, just simply a virtue signal tweet, is disgusting. It's annoying, and these people are the Karens of the internet, and I fucking hate them.
They will not give you posting space. You must take the posting space, okay?
I want everyone to know that that is the case.
Post like hell.
I did ask Asmon to see if they'd be willing to take the video down, because I really feel like this is like an attack on my character when I'm literally not involved.
I mean, like, I don't really run the channel, so I'd have to talk with the editors, but, like, I'd have no problem taking the video down, upload this one, you know, just kind of, like, respond to it, and if he deletes the tweet. I mean, I feel like that seems kind of fair.
To take the video down, because I really feel like this is like an attack on my character when I'm literally not involved.
I mean, like, I don't really run the channel, so I'd have to talk with the editors, but, like, I'd have no problem taking the video down, upload this one, you know, just kind of, like, respond to it, and if he deletes the tweet. I mean, I feel like that seems kind of fair, right? Sure. Seems fair.
And I just feel that this is wrong, okay? It just is what it is, in terms of that. And so, you know, Asmon said that he would tell his stream that I didn't make that post.
Yeah, I did.
And the thing that's frustrating about that for me is that probably won't make it into a video. That's not good enough for content, you know? And that's what pisses me off, is that this is all for content that I don't want to be a part of. I didn't do this for content. I didn't do anything for any reason. I was out of town enjoying.
I can understand. Like, I mean, I can see his point of view, right? Because, like, from his POV, right? I mean, he's out doing something else, and then his editor puts him in a situation that he was not aware of and he didn't try to be a part of. So, like, I think that's very fair. So yeah, I mean, like, that's fair. I can definitely see, like, assuming he's telling the truth, which, like, I mean, again, like, I've known Pyro for years, and, like, I mean, he's never really done some kind of snake shit like this before. Like, there's some people that, like, there's like 3 or 4 people that I just can never trust, because they'll always snake you, like, in a long enough time frame to always find a way to do that. But he's never really done that before, so, like, I don't really have, like, that that perspective. He needs to take responsibility for the account. No, it's his responsibility. Because here's the thing, right? Is, like, I get hate every day. Like, I have people telling me to kill myself. That they want to kill me every day. Like, whatever hate Pyro thinks he's getting from this video, like, I get that every day, every single day, right? And I don't ask, and more of it too. And like, there's viral tweets every single day that are basically hate threads about me constantly. And so, like, I mean, that's just the way it is, right? That's just it. His editor tossed him into the tiger's cage? Yeah.
Weekend stay in a fucking treehouse with my partner. I have no idea what even all of this is. I came back and I didn't even know who this arcane person was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Should we be calling people names and all that stuff? Well, probably not, but at the end of the day, I didn't get myself involved with this. So I want out, dude. I want out. I don't want to be a part of this.
Dude, this guy's such a pussy.
So That's all I have to say.
Holy fuck.
I'm not happy about it, and I'm not going to be made into this fucking political scapegoat for you guys to fucking butt heads about something that I'm not even fucking involved with. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, as I said, I mean,
oh,
like,
that's not fair.
I talked to
Go
editors or whatever. I mean, we can upload this instead. Like, I got no problem with that. Like, I don't really care. But I think that he should take a degree of accountability or responsibility for, like, you know, letting somebody else tweet on his behalf and, like, say things for him. Because, like, I mean, you got to look at it from, like, any other normal person's perspective. If somebody, you know, with the account named Asmongold says something, like, people are going to think it's me saying it, right? I mean, that's the way that any logical person would see it. So, like, so that's it. Both things are correct. Yeah, exactly. He acts like he's completely innocent here. No, I understand his POV. I do. I get it. And so, like, I've got no problem. Like, I've got nothing against, like, you know, mistakes happen, things happen. I'm not one to hold grudges or something like this. He said he didn't even do it. So I've got no problem to move past this. And, you know, like, I've known Pyro for years. Like, that's why it was weird to me that, like, he popped off like that about me on Twitter. I was like, what the fuck? I thought we were good. And, like...
Sorry, yeah, why wouldn't I? There's no reason to not believe it. It's out of character for this guy to start drama with Asmongold. He's saying the editor did it. The tweet is now removed. He did not double down in the video.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've got no problem, right, with that. But, like, he could be lying, but it doesn't matter to me whether he's lying or not. Like, because either way, he is, like, removing his ownership of the statement. He needs to fire that editor. He doesn't need to fire the editor or anything like that. Like, I mean, it could just be like the editor, like, you know, a relationship like that could be really complicated. It's probably pretty close. And so, like, I'm not asking for him to fire the editor or anything like that. Like, I'm not the kind of person, like, if it seems like somebody's not really, like, they want to move past something, I usually let them move past it unless they, especially if, like, they said they didn't even do it, right? And it's like what I always said before about, right, is like one example doesn't do anything, but multiple points make a line. Like, this is really just one point, right? And so I haven't really...
This is why I feel it makes it... What I'm going to say makes sense. It's gay to put pressure to fire editors. I see people in chat going, is the editor fired? It's like, why would the editor be fired? It was one fucking tweet, okay? Who gives a fuck? It was one tweet. He said, sorry, Asmongold. And they've moved up. Why would you fire the editor? This guy's probably been working for him for years. Knows his style. Done all the thumbnails. Has performed well on everything. The whole time that makes one was like, why would you fire this guy?
Seen him do something like this before about me, so I'm not too worried about it or mad about it. So yeah, we all know Asmon likes revenge served cold. I do. I love revenge. I love taking revenge on people. But sometimes people put you in a position that you don't want to be in, and then it puts you in a conflict with another person that's mad at you for a rightful reason. But I think that, like, I was right. Like, I don't think I did anything wrong, basically. Like, I don't think I did anything wrong. But at the same time, like,
no,
now that I see that, I can just be
video.
like, okay, well, let's just move past this, right? Misunderstanding, you know, big issue, right? So, like, yeah, no bad feelings to Pyro. I'm totally fine moving past it. Totally fine. No hostility, no bad feelings, nothing like that. So, yeah. That's it. You're showing some self-control. It's not self-control. It's like, you guys gotta remember, like, remember what I said before about how, like, growing up, like, I've had the same friends for 20 years. You don't do that by starting drama and, like, having trouble with people and, like, having these, like, weird drama things and, like, not being able to get along with people. Like, that's not how it works. Like, this is one of the reasons why, like, I don't ever have problems with that, right? It's totally okay. So, yeah. I can probably talk to him and, like, figure it out off stream and talk to my editors and see. But, yeah, that's it. Mutual respect. Yeah, no, I've got no problem with that. Conflict resolution is very important. And, you know, fully more than happy to resolve it. So, yeah, I did want to comment on that because, obviously, it was something from yesterday. Kind of did make me mad. And so, yeah, seems like everything is fine. And
from yesterday. Okay, let's look through his VOD. Let's see if we can find this. Yeah, I think I've got it. I think I've got it here. Okay, I think we might have the original segment where he flipped out on Pyromancer. Let's see. Let's have a look at this then. Get the full story here.
Look who it is. Pyromancer is talking about somebody. Let's read it. In the WoW space this week, we had a major content creator sending his community after a woman who dared to speak up for equity and representation. In the Final Fantasy XIV space, we've seen several women speak out against mistreatment in the competitive space. Please treat women with respect, be it online, in games, in real life.
Interesting bow lights. Okay, we'll look at that in a bit.
Or literally anywhere. They are, believe it or not, human beings. This is genuinely bare minimum shit, boys. The bar is in hell. Please respect women. Pyromancer, the king of crashing out, has decided to subtweet about me because I had the audacity to say that somebody was being obnoxious and a Karen when they're trying to push for women and LGBT representation inside of the race to world first. These people are parasites, they're annoying, and I called them out for that. I wonder what Pyromancer, if I asked that, this is the one question that I hope that he can answer. Do you think that I would have called that person out if they were a man? What do you think? I hate this really annoying thing that people do. Obviously, I would have. I probably would have done it even more, even. Yes. No, because you hate women. Yes. Dude, this is the most obnoxious fucking thing to see. Yeah, bro, like, this is it. This tweet isn't going to get you laid, sorry to tell you. This guy has destroyed his reputation by having, like, a half a dozen mental breakdowns on stream, cannot control his anger.
See, this is what I was expecting. This is what I was expecting. This is the segment I wanted from that last video we were watching. Yes, go in on his spurging out over video games. He starts crying over fucking Final Fantasy XIV. Yes, talk about this. Thank you, Asmongold.
Yes. No, because you hate women. Yes. Dude, this is the most obnoxious fucking thing to see. Yeah, bro, like, this is it. This tweet isn't going to get you laid, sorry to tell you. This guy has destroyed his reputation by having, like, a half a dozen mental breakdowns on stream, cannot control his anger, getting mad fucking constantly, alienated multiple communities of people. And then he's saying that me criticizing and disagreeing with a person doing something is because that they're a fucking woman? You think that it's because they're a woman? Why the fuck would it be because they're a woman? I don't care. Why? Nobody cares.
You think Asmongold's gotten laid? You clearly don't know Asmongold's ex-girlfriend. Okay.
That's not the point. Check out the... who is this? I want to make sure I'm not following. I'm keeping specific names out of my mouth, but I'll at least do the courtesy of letting you know you're not following them. Oh, he is following me. Who knows? I mean, I would say this is it. I mean, this definitely could categorize as me. What do you guys think? Quinn, maybe? No, not Quinn. Quinn hasn't talked about it at all. Thank you for not bowing down to this madness. Yeah.
How often do you think he grabs the wrong fast food drink cup? How often do you think he grabs the wrong one and it's like fucking 3 days old? Or a week old?
It's Quinn. It's not Quinn. Trump gunshots just now? Yeah, I saw it. It's obviously me. Yeah, it's obviously me. I don't know why Pyromancer's subtweeting about me. It's pretty fucking cringe. Sad to see it happen. But I've heard about like some like Xeno like drama in Final Fantasy. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even want to have anything to do with it. I don't give a fuck about. No matter what was this here? See if I can find it. World First Raider gets destroyed on Twitter. It's not about you. You think it's not about me? Well, no. These are two separate things. It's in the WoW space. This is about Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know anything about this. I don't... Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't want to... I don't give a fuck.
Look, gracious Asmongold, not going over all this guy's fucking past dramas.
Let me see.
See? He's a nice guy, really.
I'm gonna look. He says under the food time reply. Let me see. Thank God. Okay. I regret to disappoint if the expectation was there to be a surprise, but I'm referring to Asmongold. Okay. So he is calling me out. There we go. He is talking about me. Who the fuck did you think it was? Who did you think it's obviously about me? Everything, it's always about me. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I'm the most interesting person. Everybody's talking about me all the time. People are fucking having conversations about me constantly. So, of course, they're going to be talking about me. It makes sense. So, yeah. Anyway, why are they all coming for you? Because Pyromancer is trying to rebuild his reputation that he has systematically destroyed in every single community that he's been a part of because of his inability to control his emotions. And now he's trying to pretend like he's siding with women whenever he's defending a person for being obnoxious. So that's really what's happening. I don't know why Pyromancer is doing this.
Oh, raped?
For
everybody
trying to.
Was it on the stats?
Final Fantasy 4. Let me. It's about me. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I'm the most interesting person. Everybody's talking about me all the time. People are fucking having conversations about me constantly. So, of course, they're going to be talking about me. It makes sense. So, yeah. Anyway, why are they all coming for you? Because Pyromancer is trying to rebuild his reputation that he has systematically destroyed in every single community that he's been a part of because of his inability to control his emotions. And now he's trying to pretend like he's siding with women whenever he's defending a person for being obnoxious. So that's really what's happening. I don't know why Pyromancer is doing this. I believe in equality. I shit on everybody. Just like I'm shitting on him right now. I shit on that girl. And there's a very easy way for you not to get shit on by me. Don't post things that I disagree with publicly. Because when you post something in a public space, you open yourself up for criticism because you've made it public. That's right.
Dan, if you want to collect up all the Kelly and Forethought stuff, I will probably cover it, but I didn't want to just start. Like when it's fucking Kelly seething in a Discord and in DGG and then there's stuff on Reddit, it's like, fuck me.
I invite anybody to tweet and talk about anything that they dislike that I'm saying. It's not a problem to me. Everybody has every right to do that. Because I put these videos out to the public, and if people don't like that, that's totally fine. The idea that I attack this person because they were a woman is insane. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Yeah. Views are down. People aren't watching. You gotta stir up some drama. Just have another meltdown. Have another meltdown on your stream. It'll be the fourth or fifth one. There it is. Yep. There we go. This guy had a great following, and he was super popular. And this is probably the most impressive own goal that I've ever seen a person make. This guy has torpedoed his career in a level that people thought wasn't even possible. It's genuinely impressive. And so now, after that's fallen off, maybe the idea, look at this. Look at the, look, bro, negative 2,000, negative 900, negative 600, negative 56, negative 670, negative 800, negative 674. The reason why is that, again, this guy cannot stop shooting himself in the foot. He cannot stop. Yeah, it's like the Ubisoft stock. Yeah, exactly. There you go. He cannot stop that. He ruined it himself. Yeah, you had a great career, but you couldn't contain yourself because you can't control your emotions. Absolutely sad.
Okay, look. I know people talk shit on Asmongold for streaming on his alt account. I think it's actually based. Okay? I don't understand the hate. I get that people see it as like, oh, he's hiding from his main account or something. He gets the same viewers. People still see the streams. He doesn't go on his main account because he's got some mental block about it. But he streams on his alt account where he's not a partner. Twitch he doesn't get ads. Nobody pays for subs. Twitch seethe about the fact they make no money off of this fucking stream with 100,000 people watching it. That's based. Just totally rent-free. Twitch not taking any cut of his subs. It just sits there. Well, yeah, Twitch, I think there's ads. I think Twitch just runs ads. Twitch just has their ads. But he's not partnered. He's not getting subs and shit. He's not getting bits. Twitch aren't getting that cut. He just said it literally rent-free.
Actions were correctly identified as being obnoxious. Not being obnoxious is how that is avoided. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you, the thing is that if people, why give him attention? Because it's content for me. I want to let you guys know. Do you want me to break the fourth wall just for a couple of minutes here? Do you really think I give a fuck about this? Do you actually think that I care? That some random idiot nobody is talking shit about me? No, I'm gonna completely forget about this in 10 minutes. It's just content. I don't care about this. Nobody cares. None of you care about this. Pyromancer doesn't care about this. Nobody cares about this. It's all entertainment. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. I don't hate Pyromancer. The only person who hates Pyromancer probably is him. It's not my fault. I didn't do that. I always tried to see his perspective on things. So yeah, what a fumble. Colossal. Colossal. Impressive, even. I would say impressive would be the word for it. The Asmongold stimulus, he didn't get it. He got it for a while. But yeah, I'm keeping specific names out of my mouth. Yeah. Don't bother next time. Just tag me. Yep, just tag me next time. My viewers will find it, and I will bring it up just like I always do. Why do people subtweet like bitches? Because he's an oversensitive pussy, and he just wants to talk shit and seem like he's virtue signaling to try to win back some of the community that he's obviously alienated and lost. So now he's trying to capitalize on people's hate for me by trying to do that. That's the reason why. It's a pretty good strategy too, by the way. There's a lot of people that don't like me. Like, it is. There's a lot of people that don't like me.
Wait.
And the reason...
What is this, dude? What is this?
Why? I mean, there's some good reasons for that, right? For sure. And WoW content creator strategy. It's smart. It's smart. He is a pretty good attempt at a strat. Yeah, I mean, fuck. It's better than what he was doing on Twitch already. I mean, it can't get much worse than that. So you might as well try it. By shitting on you, he can gain some followers. Exactly. And there's some soft fem.
The Buzz Lightyear cartoon was a massive, forgotten, autistic childhood canon event. What do you mean? What does that mean? There was a PS1 game for that cartoon too. It was on PC as well. I had the PC version of Buzz Lightyear Star Command. Lightyear Star Command game PC.
Of the LG. Wrong! You can't arrest the bad guys until you reach their getaway spot. Track them to the getaway spot and stop them.
I remember this so vividly.
If the bad guys get to their getaway spot before you, you only have 15 seconds to catch up with them. Otherwise, you lose, Ranger. If you get to the getaway spot before the criminals, Mirror will be there to reward your efforts.
Stop! In the name of Star Command! Sorry, no can do like you.
First take, easy. Dude, this shit just hits, doesn't it? Oh my god.
Boys that are going to be like, wow, maybe Pyromancer has actually changed. And he will change until he has his next emotional breakdown, which probably won't be long. Yep. Views are going down. Followers are going into the negative. I'm sure we've got one coming right up. So, yep. There it is. It's overdue. Yep, absolutely. The new Asian Andy video just dropped. I know, I saw it. I actually even talked to Asian Andy a little bit about it, and yeah, I'm glad to see he's still doing it. It's really fucking funny. But yeah, probably have to watch my reaction. No, the thing is, like, I want to say that like a while ago, for a long time, I tried to like be reasonable and polite with people, and like cordial, and I've decided that I'm not going to do that anymore. And so if some, and I that's why, like, you guys have probably noticed in at least the last like 3 months or so, I've been way more of an asshole towards other streamers and other content creators. I want to let you know that it's just going to keep getting worse. I have no need or intention of maintaining relationships with people. I don't care about hurting people's feelings. It's not relevant to me. So I don't really give a shit. If somebody does something and acts fake or annoying, I will say that. Now, I know that some people will say, well, why didn't you criticize X or Y person? Well, maybe because I didn't really think it was that big of a deal. I didn't really care about it. But if somebody says something bad, I have no problem roasting the absolute fucking shit out of them.
Okay. We get it, bro. Yep, message received. Thank you, Asmongold. These are terrible, terrible people. I know what must be done. Thank you. Okay. I think we're done with that.